Okay, evening everybody again. My name's Scott and today we're going to be focusing on the windmill feint, the first variation. Okay, what we need for this training, a ball, 5 objects, same as yesterday, and a bit of space around us. First thing we're going to do is we're going to build our course, then you've got some time to gather yourself together, go for a warm-up, same as yesterday, some repetition, some walkthrough, and then some finishes at the end. Okay, first thing, let's build our course. Okay, first thing I want us to do, lie a cone in the middle, take 1 step forward, lie another cone, come back to the start point, take 1 step out, lie a cone, back to the middle, 1 step out, lay a cone, back to the middle, take 1 step back to the middle. So we have something here that looks like a square. Okay, we're going to warm up on the outer side of this square, starting from one side, working all the way around with the same exercise, and then going with the next exercise after this. Okay, if the cones are too wide as we go through the training, just move the cones in so that we find our distance. Okay, what's going to happen is we're going to imagine the defenders are always either in the middle here on one side or on one side. We're going to attack and we're going to come to go around on the left and right side. Okay, let's crack on with the warm-up. Ready? First thing, knee tucks. Working around the outside of this box. Eight to 10 repetitions. Next exercise, hurdler stretch. Take our hamstring, grab hold of your ankle, going to pull, and we're going to lean. Trying to keep our balance. 8 to 10 repetitions. Oh, my balance. Okay, we're going to go high knees into deadlift. High knee, deadlift, straight leg out the back. We're going to pull our knee back under us. 8 to 10 repetitions. So high knee into single leg deadlift. Bad balance. High knee, deadlift, and pull. High knee into deadlift, pull. High knee to deadlift, pull. 8 to 10 repetitions. And making our way back to the start. Okay, hamstring sweeps. Back straight. Front leg is what we're going to stretch here. Back leg is where our weight is. Around the cone, work our way back. Okay, squats, normal squats. Sit as deep as we can, open up those hips. If you want for balance to keep your arms up in front of you, go ahead and do that. Oh, there guys, losing the microphone there. Okay, we're going to go for a backwards lunge. Okay, so we're going to step back in, hold, twist, twist, up. So we're going to drop to a lunge, here, twist, up, twist, twist, up. Our knees should not be hitting the floor when we're doing this exercise. I want us to stay nice and stable in both of our knees. Upright with the back. 8 to 10 repetitions on each leg. Last one. Okay, next, side lunges with double lean. Okay, so you can see, we're going to take a big step out. We're going to drop, looking above our feet. We're going to come across. We're going to come across. Big step out. We're going to drop down, weight on the hip, across, across, and up. Working around this box. Okay, next exercise. We're going to work from one cone to the next cone and back to the start again. Next cone, double bounds. We're going to take a small step followed by a big step. Small step, big step. And we're going to try and land ourselves on 2 feet. Small step, big step, stability in the knees. Small step, big one. Point here is we're trying to now open the gate, increase the flexibility of our hips, because there's going to be a lot of lateral movement here in this exercise. Next exercise, reactive landings. We're going to pull ourselves completely into the air as we can, and when we're ready, we're going to drop onto one leg, trying to hold our stability in the knee and the balance. Alternating legs, 5 repetitions to each leg. Next, we're going to do the same exercise, but this time when we land, we're now going to explode out. We're going to land on 2 feet. Okay, watch here. All the way up, reactive, and land. Reactive, and land. Okay, try when we're doing this exercise to not be dragging your upper body. Try to keep strong in your core, tighten your abs, so that when we hop over here, we're going with the movement instead of being dragged behind it. 5 repetitions to each leg. Hopefully you can all still hear me, yeah? Put down in the comments if you can't. Okay, hopscotch. 2 feet narrow, 2 feet apart. Starting position, now we're starting to pick up the pace a bit. 2 feet narrow, 2 feet apart, narrow. And back again. Okay, high knees, alternative leg. Here, oi. We start again. High knees, just so you can see from the camera. Left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, and back again. Left, right. Last exercise. Same leg, high knees, but this time we're going to go up to the front, then we're going to go out to the side. So here, 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 here. And opposite leg on the way back. Okay, we're good to go. Okay, you've got 30 seconds now to do anything you need to do. Grab your water bottle, get yourselves prepared. In 30 seconds, we meet over on the start point. Let's go. Okay, windmill feint, Oerslagsfinder, Radjenovic feint. Lots of names for it, but ultimately the same style of feint. The foot feint, normal feint in handball, we're going away from the defender. We're keeping the ball protected at all times. With the windmill feint, this is a riskier feint because now we're starting to turn into the defender. So we're taking the ball away from a strong, stable position, actually into a weak one. And a very dangerous one because the ball stays and remains close to the defender at all times. So it requires a small change to our foot sequencing, to our body posture, and to the way we change our body weight. Okay? So the first thing we're going to look at is the foot sequence. There are 2 ways I'm going to teach this. This is the first way. It's not the right way, it's not the way, it's just a way that I like to coach my athletes to be better at the windmill feint. So the first thing we're going to do is this. Left-handers, I want you to have your left foot forward, right in front of this middle cone, ball in the air, and your right foot tiny bit further back. Something that looks like this. Okay? The first thing we're going to do is we're going to explode with our right foot out to the side. Okay? And use that step, lateral step, to drive our left foot back forward again. So we're going to go out to the side and forward with power. Right-handers, right foot forward, left foot further back. We're going to go out to the side and use our left foot to drive our right foot back. Do not step out to the side in one straight line because now it is impossible for us to drive forwards again. It's very important that when we do this, we come almost back before we go forwards again. It will become clearer as to why in a couple of minutes. So I want us to worry about this, step and step. Don't worry about speed, don't worry about anything, just worry about the quality of these steps and making sure that the correct foot is forwards, out to the side. We're going to put 1 minute on the clock, 1 minute, a few repetitions with good quality, taking the ball, taking that step and driving a little power step forwards. Okay, 1 minute. 3, 2, 1, and go. Okay, criteria number 2. After we've got the step sequence, we're worrying about the upper body posture. Okay, we've found this position here. Now, I want us to have the ball in the air so that we're dangerous and we can shoot. And on the other hand, I want us to be preparing on the outer side of the defender so that when we eventually come over to the side here, we can almost beep, move the defender in. What's going to happen now is at the same time as we make the lateral step, we're also going to take the windmill round and we're going to take our hand in. So we're going to make this movement. And now it becomes important why we're taking a step backwards instead of taking a step forwards. If we take a step forwards and try to turn, well, now we balance. If we come here and we take the small step backwards, we can now drive our leg forward after we've come over and across the defender. Okay, upper body posture. Find the starting position now with our legs, ball in the air here, and I want us to practice now for 1 minute, making this movement where we come across, ball over in the windmill action, and our non-ball hand moving us and chaperoning the defender away. Okay, we're going to put 1 minute on the clock, lots of repetition of this movement. Okay, 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, third, tempo changes. Like I said with the foot feint in my last video, it is not important that we are flying towards the defender at 1,000,000 miles an hour to have a good feint. If we are coming too fast into the defender, we lose our ability to judge distance, and it is impossible, scientifically impossible, for us to come very fast and very fast and very fast. It's impossible to make this. So, the most important thing is our ability to change the speed from this point to here. Okay, it's not important we're coming in so fast. Timing beats speed. So I want us now to take a starting point and I want us to focus on now generating as much power from this leg as possible, driving that knee and making a power step forwards. So now we're focusing on this part here. Power, power. We want that movement lateral and forward to be as fast as possible. And this movement here, this is the time where we're judging distance to the defender and preparing our foot sequencing. Okay? So, ball in the air, we land in the correct position with foot sequencing, we prepare our posture now, but now it's more important that we do it with speed and we do it with discipline. Okay? 1 minute now where we focus just on this part here with the power. 3, 2, 1, go. So a short summary up until now. We've now focused on the foot sequencing, making sure that our correct foot is forward in relation to the arm. Back foot is going to be a bit further back, and the reason for that is when we go to make the overslagsvinder, when we go to make the windmill part, we're going to be leaning backwards with our upper body. So it's important that I've got something there to take care of that extra weight that's about to come onto it. If I'm stepping here and I start leaning back, we're now no longer in a balanced position to be able to explode ourselves forward and come around the defender. So taking that side step a bit back is very important. Upper body posture. We are turning into the defender now. We're not turning away from the defender. We do not have the ability to protect the ball, which means we must work harder to take that ball away from the defender and make sure we cannot get arms either on the ball or on the upper body. Okay, so the upper body posture is such that we're going to lean backwards, take the ball over, and we're going to use our non-ball hand to help us in this way. The third thing is the tempo change. It doesn't matter how good your technique is, how good your timing is. If you are slow getting from point A to point B and around the defender, you are not going to be a good one against one player. So, generating power from here over to this side and having power from that last step forwards is the key to this. Okay? We've worked on each of those things in isolation now, but now I want us to take 2 minutes where we're focusing on trying to pull those things together. Okay? 2 minutes now. It's not about how many repetitions we can do. It's about the quality of the execution. Okay? Try now to focus on bringing the footstep together with the posture, together with the change of tempo. We're going to put 2 minutes on the clock. After this 2 minutes, we get a break before we go into a bit of circuit. Okay? 2 minutes, 3, 2, 1, go. Yes. Take a break, take a water bottle. We can feel now, especially those who are dominant on one side in relation to the other side when we're playing one against one. I know I am for sure much weaker trying to be explosive from my left leg than my right leg, simply because this is my dominant leg. It's the leg I jump from. It's the leg I make out my feints from when I'm standing out on the wing. Making this feint here is very normal, but making a feint where we have to power off the opposite leg than the one we're used to, it's not easy. And that's why we need to generate power from as many places here, make sure our posture is good, and these sorts of things. Grab a drink. Shortly, we're going to go through 2 times 3-minute circuit. Okay, 1 3-minute circuit is going to look like this. We're going to throw the ball up, we're going to make power, and we're going to come round. We're going to throw the ball up, power, and round. Making sure when we're working here that we're trying to maintain solid foot sequences, solid posture, and solid tempo changes. Okay, this is now a burner. We're going to work 3 minutes solidly. After 3 minutes, you get a solid 2 minutes break. Okay, so 3 minutes trying to maintain quality even when we're starting to get tired, making sure foot sequence, body posture, tempo changes are on point. Take a break. We've got about 30 seconds left of the break. In 30 seconds, we start with our first circuit. Yes? Okay, start to make your way back. Okay, 3 minutes on the clock. Solid work now for 3 minutes. 3, 2, 1, and go. Okay. Good work, everybody. Grab a drink. 2 minutes rest. And we're going to go through this circuit one more time. If there's anything in their last 3 minutes that you're unhappy with, in terms of your step sequencing, in terms of your posturing, in terms of the power, make sure you go back after this session and have a look at it, okay? These 3 things are very important, but it's not for certain that you're going to master these things together at the same time every time. The last thing is, now we're starting to work a bit harder. So now we're getting tired in our legs and in our bodies, and making sure we're efficient every time is simply impossible. But this is why we're doing lots and lots of this types of repetition, okay? See out the rest of the 2 minutes, get a good drink. The buzzer's going to go with 10 seconds left on the clock, and then we make our way back to the starting point one more time, okay? Okay. 3 minute circuit. Once we've done this 3 minutes, we are done for the day. Okay, so I want foot sequencing, body posture, tempo changes. Okay, do not sacrifice quality here. If you sacrifice quality, we may as well stop now. Okay, so make sure when we go in now, work on those 3 key elements. Stop clock. 3, 2, 1, we go. We are done. If you want to take a third round with the 3 minutes, go ahead and do that. But as we're starting to feel a bit too tired now, especially in our hips, in our groins, in our glutes, I'm not surprised this starts to take its toll on you. Okay, to make sure we cool down using the rest of the time available. Hope you've enjoyed the session. If you're keen on the second variation of this foot feint, with the windmill feint, where we bring our foot round and here, I'm going to dump the link in the description and we'll do a live walkthrough of that feint as well. But I hope you enjoyed today. Catch you soon.